This piece is called Untrialed Paulin. I made it in 2017. It's got an equal height and width of 35 centimetres and a depth of 4 centimetres. It's made from microcrystalline wax, acrylic paint, Indian ink, pigment ink, industrial gloss, varnish and tarpaulin. Just before I made this piece, I read a book titled The Uncanny, written by Sigmund Freud. The word uncanny can mean when you experience something mysterious or unsettling, when you're simultaneously working with the familiar and the foreign. This surface is tarpaulin, something I'm very familiar with as I work with it a lot on the building site with Dad. So I was thinking, how can I take this surface, this material that I'm so familiar with, how can I make it unfamiliar and unrecognisable to you, the viewer, where you're almost seeing it for the first time, and for me, the artist, where it feels like I'm working with it for the first time. So I heated up some microcrystalline wax, which is a dense, thick type of wax, and by using my dunking technique, I put the tarpaulin into the wax, and instantly there was a transformation. I then took the tarpaulin and stretched it on a wooden frame. And what was interesting when I did that is I thought of how I use tarpaulin in the building site. It's often used as a ground piece for covering up a patio. And here I've given it a support and it's up against the wall. I then took red acrylic paint and started to put in these very intricate styled marks where I'm highlighting the transformation. I then used Indian ink and pigment ink to do exactly the same. But what interested me when I was using the ink is I was thinking about ink. We write with ink, and when you type on the computer and the paper comes out, it's ink on the surface. It's a transcribing material, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm transcribing on this surface.